Stream Elements said Ye Old Nerdcast is now live. Streaming make good choices. I need to learn how to make good choices, so let's do some training in it. Street Corner Becky said first. Happy Royal said hey Hayes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Saturday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Yo, what's up, Vince and Royal? Welcome back to the stream, both of y'all. How are y'all doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a good night. I just shoved 2 giant slices of pizza down my throat not too long ago, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Started the stream off a little later than I initially wanted to.
Street Corner Becky said was murdering again and you've been ready for caught.
Yeah, I'm ready for it too. Let me go ahead and fire it up.
Happy Royal said good. It's hourly comic day, so I've been doing those all day.
What's hourly comic day?
Street Corner Becky said I let Spy Master know we live, probably passed out low. Maniacal Toaster said hello, it is me, and I'm a slasher, and I must be stopped. A slasher of prices. Come on down to Whistle and Pete's secret sugary scents. The secret will surprise you.
Yo, what's up, Toaster? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? We're gonna be, I'll tell you what, we're gonna be desperate for those price slashes here in a bit. Happy Tariff Day, everybody. I hope you got some good Tariff Day gifts. Hope you listen to the tariff singers, the carolers, the Tariff Day carolers going neighborhood to neighborhood, caroling.
Maniacal Toaster said I'm so excited to not be able to afford shit.
I know. I mean, you are bringing your King of the Castle infatuation with being poor, with losing all of your money. You're bringing that into the real world now. That's got to be very exciting for you. Like, what an opportunity. And it's an opportunity that we will all be able to partake
Happy Royal
in.
said it's every February 1st and people do comics about what they do for every hour they're awake.
What was that? Oh, that was weird.
Street Corner Becky said just PayPal me all your money, Toaster. JK.
It's every February 1st and people do comics about what they do for every hour they're awake. Oh, that's interesting. So you've just been doing hourly little comics all day? Is that what you've been doing? Oh, make good choices. Speaking of make good choices, let's see what we can do here today.
Yeah, they're on Blue Sky.
I always forget about Blue Sky. I really need to do a better job of, like, posting over there. There we go. Alright.
Happy Royal said, join she counts.
Were you part of the Grandies last time, Royal?
Happy Royal said oh well. Street Corner Becky said, join he. Happy Royal said yay.
Yeah. This is a continuation of that, so you're gonna be a Grandie, you're gonna be a religious fanatic.
Street Corner Becky said 80 subs away from 500 on YouTube. Happy Royal said that's not my shield either up. Street Corner Becky said but enjoy 420 lol.
Oh, me? Is that where I'm at? I didn't even... That shows you how much I pay attention to that.
Street Corner Becky said yeah.
I haven't been paying attention. You know what? You would think that,
Northern Crusader 117 said, join he.
Yo! First time chat from Northern Crusader. Welcome to the stream. Hell yeah. You are in the Counts of the East. Awesome.
Street Corner Becky said welcome Northern Crusader 117. Happy Royal said welcome in.
I guess I am at 420 subs. Damn, when did that happen? You would think with my newly enshrined status as being unemployed that I would lean fully into
Happy
like...
Royal said I don't understand why I customized a shield if it doesn't display.
This thing right here? You customize that? Oh shit. Man, King Bill, that's right, that's right. King Bill was a fucking dynamo. That guy was like a Kennedy.
Said it should display when we get in game. Street Corner Becky said but not on the overlay.
Alright, Caster Labs, you're gonna have to take a little vacation today. Man, old King Bill was a dynamo. Authority of 6, stability 6, 8 grand in the treasury, trade, perfect 10s across the board, farming 8, 10, 7. I mean, we're all godless, but that's okay. I guess the grandies are fine in that regard, but yeah, man. Because I customized all mine as well. Even got all the Twitch drops. Toaster, you're back at the... Yeah, you were. That's where you were last time. So it's just gonna... Unless I started a new dynasty, it's just gonna keep you where you were last time. All right, let's see. Let's see who are. We have Conte Northern Crusader. Are those claw marks? Okay, this guy is this guy's a little suspicious. Yo, Northern Crusader, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Walking into the council hall looking suspicious with these Witcher scars on your face. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. I was dismayed to hear of your father's passing. Alright, we have Lord Vince from the coast. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And we have Grandee Royal from the south. May the ninth god bless your reign, Your Highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. It's really poofy shoulder pads there. No, I don't want to be in charge again. My stupid son keeps trying to get bigger for his britches and getting killed. Man, come on, what? Is this your customized character or not? Is this just a random character? I actually look way cooler than this. Wait, so they're not even using your customized character? I wonder why. I wonder what's happening there. Let's go with the coronation real quick. Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your father, but now it's your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Alright, let's get this over with. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Force commoners to swear a blood oath. Throw the king in the river, or the nobles must put on a vast banquet. Well, even though I have the money to spare, I always veto the one that cost a 1,000 grand off the bat. So I'll let you guys... It always ends up being throwing the king into the river. Like, that's the one that we always end up doing, but I'll pay attention to mine next time I pop up and see if mine's stuck this time. And if not, I'll look into what's going on. I feel like I've seen your custom character before, Vince, and I don't think it was the one that it's using right now. Alright. King into the river it is. It is decided the king will be thrown into the river. Alright, stability went up 1 and authority went down 1. And so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Alright, path to victory. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your father out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Oh, dude, I'm going my trade is all 10s across the board. I'm gonna go with trade. A lofty goal indeed. This is this is very illustrative of the advantages that trust fund kids get in life. If their parent hands them over a $1 billion treasury, then it's kind of hard to fail unless you're just a colossal fuck up. I vote slowly. Oh, I hope you're not having a delay. I hope you're not too delayed. Oh, let me shrink myself a little there. There we go. So you guys can see all the stats. Did you customize all the characters? The first one is the monarch, the rest are what your nobles look like. My coronation would involve digging a huge pit in the ground, filling it with raw chicken, squirting as much baby oil in there as I can, and opening up a theme park called Uncle Johnny's Greasy Chicken Pit. Oh, there's no delay, I'm just zonked out. Fair enough. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck. Alright, time for some schemes. Marcella of the Northern Crusader dynasty, notorious former hermit, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We could bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king Bill II wears the crown. Alright, I guess this is you, Northern Crusader. Subterfuge, uprising, or blood ritual? I think the only one that I haven't seen on this one yet is Blood Ritual. Alright. The Counts plan to replace the King's advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove they're doing a bad job. Yep. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Heiress of the Toaster family. Uh-oh, Toaster, here's your fucked up son again. Of the Toaster family, notorious coastal prodigy scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow partitions of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Bill II. Something must be done. Alright, partitions. A, sorcery, B, conspiracy, or C, corruption. That's Toaster and Vince. God damn it, Eris, you stupid fuck. Let's tank our odds. It'll be funny. B. I mean, honestly, you never know what ends up. You never know what ends up. You never know what ends up, you know, getting voted on that will inevitably see my treasury get emptied out. But I appreciate that you guys are deciding to, Hey! Korelk! Korelk, I think I said that right. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate the follow, thank you. I like how you didn't even argue. I appreciate that you guys decided to go hard mode on that. The partitions plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the partitions must lower their treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. Rays of the royal lineage, sinister southern oh, sinister. Oh, damn. She's a villain. Sinister Southern Ventir stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as in a daze. I've never seen sinister as a descriptor for one of these guys before. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain in our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Alright. What's it gonna be, Royal? A. Doppelganger, B. Intimidation, or C. Fervor? Fervor. Okay. I mean, that's gonna be a tough call too. Farming is maxed out. The Grandee claimant Rays has been chosen by the Ninth God to be the next monarch. They have promised a first miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must raise farming to... Okay, well, never mind. It was the opposite. It was the opposite of that. Like, this comes auto-locked. This comes auto-locked down for you. Raise farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Yo, what's up, Wisp? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? You are in the counts with Northern Crusader. Northern Crusader got some backup on the counts there. Alright. Monarch's Golden Choice, Monarch's Iron Choice, or Royal Gamble? I like bribing people, so I'm gonna try to maintain my ability to bribe. Remember to give Wisp a few extra seconds in case he's delayed. Hey Vince, I'm on a knife's edge with this funding uncertainty. Oh, I understand that. We're all about to be on edge, if we aren't already. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the partitions with the champion gladiators from the arena, and the Grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their regions. Of course, you could always you could just hire foreign mercenaries to be loyal to Coin above all. I've never done mercenaries, and I definitely have the money to do that. A band of fearsome fighters from the Tattlelands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, and they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in the kingdom's fighters. That also lowers my authority, too. I don't know if I want to take the double hit. I'm gonna go with... I always get the Southern Nuns. I always get the Battle Nuns. I feel like I'm gonna go with the Eastern Knights this time. I'm gonna go with the Knights. I'll make the arrangements at once. The Knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Alright. So we have a risky wager in the coast, and then a proposition in the capital. Let's see what's going on here first. Your Majesty, I have an idea, the best since lined parchment, I dare say. Oh, this is gonna involve spending money, isn't it? An expedition to Chur. Chur, who's that? The vastness of Chur, Your Majesty, the great unexplored and untamed continent far across the eastern sea. Chur. You have a lot of wealth at the moment. Oh, fuck you. Get out of here. Get out of here, treasurer. You have a lot of wealth at the moment, Your Highness. It's just sitting around collecting dust. Why not make a sound investment and send explorers to Chur? That sounds like a giant waste of money. Who knows what they might find? Treasure, rare materials, ancient history, a new disease. Why do you think... What? She's a bit too... Just get out of here. I'm not wasting my time. She looks crestfallen but nods curtly. Very well, Your Highness. Your pile of gold will remain a pile, perhaps another time. Get away from my money. I'm like Smaug. I'm like Smaug on my 8,000 gold. Yes, spend your money. Not this time. I'm not drunk, stop saying I'm drunk. Bro, she's doing her job and doesn't know we want to waste it. Give her a break. No, every time the treasurer sucks. She's the only thing she's ever done whenever she pops up in a story is cost me, and cost me dearly. So I don't trust the treasurer. They thought discovering a new world was stupid too. All right, let's see what a risky wager is all about. All right, this is Toaster, Lord Toaster. Hold on to your mask, hats, and other accessories, everyone. Grandy Royal is about to lose a huge amount of money. Uh-oh, hold on a second. What is going on here? She has 1,900. Oh, Toaster is already the richest person in the kingdom again. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. Bet your life savings? Oh, you're a gambling addict. You've got gambling problems. Why am I so good at business? Oh, I'm gonna lose everything. Sounds like shit Toaster would actually do. Pretty much. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. What kind of boat will you have? My best Trireme. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's tiny, but that's the point. I'll nip around all those deadly reefs. He might end up with a number. He's talking rubbish, Your Holiness. Royal, I mean, it sounds, if you guys, one of you might end up with a number. My caravel will beat Toaster's old boat. The 9th will bless my path. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. Oh, this is what we're voting on. Okay, what are we gonna do, Council? Are we gonna sponsor Toaster? That's a little bit out of the treasury, a little bit out of the wealth. Sponsor Royal, a little bit out of the treasury and wealth again. Co-sponsor both nobles, so much more out of the treasury, but also much more out of the wealth. Decline to support anyone. It'll be so funny when I lose. Just sponsor me, throw away all our money together as friends. We will hold hands and toss all of our money into the sewer. Do I want to vote or veto? Do I want to vote or veto? Yo, first time chat from Final Park. Welcome to the stream. You're a Grandy? Alright, Royal, you get some backup. I got astronomical levels of drip. I hope that your custom character shows up then, because it seems like other people have been having that issue, but I think... So, right now you walked in, Poppy Royal is a Grandy, and she's about to boat race Toaster, and we gotta decide if we're gonna sponsor Royal or sponsor Toaster. I'm gonna cast a vote. Could be both. You know what? You just reminded me that actually dumps a little bit more money out my treasury than I want. I'm gonna veto sponsoring both. One or the other, guys. One or the other. Or I guess nobody if you don't want. I guess D is down there too as an option. Oh, Toaster wants to support Toaster. What a shock. Vince and Wisp are like, no. Oh. Well, there you go. I guess it might come down to me making a decision. Becky, why? Yeah, Vince, like, oh, oh, shit. Royal. Royal popped in with nobody. Damn, Royal, you don't want the sponsorship yourself? That's kind of a surprise. All right, well, I guess nobody. I guess nobody is getting support. Also, this kingdom got that bread. Yeah, that's because I keep doing shit like this. I'm like, you want me to spend money? Veto. I have PTSD. I have PTSD from the first time I played this game, when my treasury hit 0 and then I was like beheaded by an angry mob. So now I watch the treasury like a hawk. They all be tied. I didn't want to race. You've got it now. What? Are you really so cheap? Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your August Majesty, I understand you elected not to sponsor the competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? Oh, Vince wants to... Man, you gambling addicts. You guys are all gambling addicts. What sort of wager are we talking about? A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, Your August Majesty. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have a great fortune. You know what? Fuck it, let's go. Yes, I'd love to. Oh, marvelous. Then where shall you place your bet? Who am I gonna bet on? A peasant looking from the sewer. Spare a coin, kind sir. Yo, what's up, Lynn? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, I wish that there was YouTube chat integration, but what can you do? Thank you for watching from the sewers, Lynn. I forgot to buy a good boat. That's your custom character? Okay, cool. They're pats, of course. They love money. They are the richest in the kingdom, and it's not even close. I'm gonna bet. I mean, the coast. They're the coast. These guys, maritime trade is their thing, so they've got to be good sailors. They've got to be good sailors, right? Like the South, they're not really known for that. I feel like I should bet on Toaster for that reason. Alright, I'm betting on Toaster. No offense, Royal. This isn't a judgment call on you. I just think that the coast probably has a better handle on seafaring than the South. A fascinating choice to sponsor neither, but bet on the result. Perhaps that shows your true opinion. Well, the council voted, man. It was the council that decided. How much would you like to bet, Your August Majesty? 100 gold, 1,000 gold, 500 gold, 5,000 gold. I'd actually be mad if you bet 5,000 gold. That's fucking insane. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really want to bet 5,000 gold, just for the psychoticness of it. I really want. Oh no! It's gonna be impossible for me to not click 5,000 gold right now, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello, hey, Scary Faye. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, you became you're a partition. You'd still have 3K left? I know. OMG, you got 10 across the board. That's crazy. King Bill the First was an amazing guy. He married the fish guy, cheated on the fish guy with the pirate queen, and like, just in between all of that, ran the most efficient and effective kingdom that I've ever seen. So naturally, his son is going to gamble away. His fail son is going to gamble away the tremendous amount of wealth. This is basically Donald Trump to Fred Trump. Let's go. 5 grand. Boom. Whoa, big spender. Oh, Toaster, you better not lose. You better not lose, Toaster. You better not lose this. You better not lose this. 5,000 gold it is. Marvelous. You won't regret it. You won't regret this. You return to the capital to await news of the... You're not even going to watch it in person? Well, I guess you can't. It's not... I guess it's not like a regatta. Oh, I got so it's gonna come back the next season, I guess. Whew. It's gonna be very fascinating if Royal ends up winning this race. You should have sponsored me. I guess I should have. I like how I vetoed spending $1,000 to sponsor both, and instead gambled $5,000 on a bet with Toaster. Oh boy. Why did you not sponsor me if you were going to bet so much gold? I didn't know that. Look. If the options of the bet were like 100, 500, and 1,000, I wouldn't have. I would have bet like 100 if it was just gonna be 1,000. But because they gave me like a nuclear option, because they were like, you could just basically put the kingdom up if you want, just the throne, the crown. If he wins or if he loses, I'm the king now. I have to entertain that. I have to. It is my solemn duty to entertain the craziest options available. And if no crazy option is available, then I'll always go the conservative route. That's how I do things. I'm hyper conservative until the most insane shit in the world presents itself, but then I'm like, let's do that. That's how I play D&D too. Auction time. All right. I trust you all know how to do the auction, so I'll just go ahead and launch it now. Was gonna clip it, but it would be a little anticlimactic. Surprise that's not an instant result. Oh, they gotta drag it out like a reality TV show. I'm in a VC, trying not to laugh about this. Oh boy, I'm starting to get nervous. I'm starting to get nervous about my money. I love this. I probably shouldn't have. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have clicked on that 5,000. That was probably a mistake on my part. But you know what? I ran an awesome kingdom under King Bill, and Bill II inherited tremendous numbers. I can't just coast on my laurels. King Bill II is his own guy. King Bill would have never accepted that bet, but oh, my authority lowered. What you guys do? Oh, a theater. Damn, all right. I don't know why you wanted to lower my authority. I guess that's the only thing you can do, maybe. Although I am kind of helping you out with your treasury goal by just tossing $5 grand into the toilet. Maybe. Unless Toaster wins and I end up fucking bankrolling. What? An ironic execution dynasty event? The fuck does that mean? Let's do the spouse thing first. Yeah, alright, let's figure out Any's fine. Yeah, go find someone. An ironic execution. Your Majesty, my little birds have brought most interesting news. The Bubble 2 is a traitor? What the fuck? Damn, that dude's not even on here tonight. I guess he was a royal from the last game session. She's been selling Southern military secrets to Ashmead for substantial amounts of cash. All lies, Your Highness. I've been feeding Ashmead strategic misinformation to lull them into a false sense of security. And besides, you can't cut my head off. My family invented the Aid the Bubble. It's in the name. Oh, this was from the guillotine thing. The old King Bill promised my family it would never be used against us. Why would you break that vow? Oh, this is random. Should the Aid the Bubble be used to decapitate its own inventor's kin for treachery? Have Aid the Bubble shot full of arrows instead? Shot full of arrows. Use Aid the Bubble for its intended purpose or confiscate her ill-gotten gains. But let her live. Ooh, give me some of that money back in my treasury. This is a tough one. I like executing nobles, maybe a little too much. So A or B has my attention, but I also like getting some money back in my treasury after my gamble. I mean, obviously C would be the best choice, but you gotta bribe us, my liege. Oh yeah, I do have the golden choice. And you guys just spent some money at the auction house, so I'm gonna bribe y'all. Y'all will make some money if you make me money, I'll make you money. How about that? Let's go with that one. You make money when I make money. Okay, you guys just want to kill this person then, huh? Alright, well, that sucks. Wisp, are you still around? Oh, he voted for B. He voted. Alright, well, I guess that's just the way it is. What about free money? Some people don't like free money. Should I call a pal real quick? We'll save that for later. This one I'm not as distressed by this vote. We'll have to save the lifeline for later. 8th Bubble 2 is led to the 8th Bubble and places her head inside. The blade descends. No, the irony, the irony. Oh, they're aggrieved now. But at least my authority went back up a little. Wait, what? How did they double up on Defiance? Despite the fact that she almost certainly made it up, you face a backlash for breaking your ancestor's so-called promise. Look, the council voted, all right? I tried to bribe the council to at least uphold. I tried to bribe the council to uphold the promise, but the council never faces repercussions for their votes. That's the thing. The monarch always takes the blame when the council is the one that's dicking around. This is why I like executing nobles when I get the chance. Kind of. Word from the boat race, Your Serene Highness. Grandee Royal has sent a letter by Seagull. Uh-oh. The race continues apace. Lord Toaster and I are neck and neck, but I'm sure I'll get ahead soon. The bad news is that although we brought lots of preserved olives with us, weevils have gotten into the barrels. If we're not careful, I'll starve and my sailors will be hungry too. The good news is that we found this unfamiliar kelp that could be the answer to our prayers, but we don't know if it's poisonous. Oh my god, what the fuck is about to happen here? She asks us for guidance on whether to use this seaweed for food. What do you say, Your Highness? What? What the fuck? Should Grandee Royal go ahead and eat the unknown seaweed? Okay, this is unique. Royal should eat the seaweed. Oh, that's a 50-50 dice roll. Leave the seaweed alone, it could be dangerous. Or fund a speedy investigation by Quell University. I'm gonna veto spending money for the time being. Boy, I don't know which one, guys. Because you broke the promise? I didn't break the promise. It was to the council. The council had to vote. I kept my promise. The council overruled it. Yo, what's up, Taco? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, god damn, the partitions are loaded. I wasn't listening. What's going on? We have enough food. But A would be funny. Oh my god, we shouldn't have chosen to lower the treasury, lol. We found potentially edible seaweed. Eat that weed, eat that weed, eat that weed. They outvote us. No, you promised to not use the guillotine on the inventors of the guillotine. No, but what I'm saying is, I didn't have a choice. The council voted. It was the council that decided to use the guillotine on the creator of the guillotine, not me. I tried to bribe the council to not use the guillotine. All right, I'm gonna veto C. I'm gonna veto C. Although, you know what? I'm not gonna veto C. I'm not gonna veto C. I'll save the veto, I think. Actually, I don't know if there's another event on the map to even use it on for this season. But 900 gold, I'd rather not spend it, but it looks like it does boost farming. I mean, farming is fine, but it does boost trade a little, which is my thing. So, I'll let you guys decide which way to go. You know what? I'll vote for C and let you guys figure it out. I've got my vote. I put my thumb on it a little bit. There are some instances where I will spend money. I'm not totally a skinflint here. My liege, didn't you bet on a draw? No, I bet on Toaster. I bet on Toaster. You throw cash at a group of scholars who pore over the seaweed over the next few weeks. Your Majesty, the seaweed isn't actually a plant. It's a vast animal. The fronds are a kind of camouflage as it lurks on the seabed. Eating it can drive a healthy person into a bloodthirsty frenzy. But if prepared correctly, it tastes like grilled lamb. You send instructions back to a royal and soon hear back. Ninth, bless you, your highness. It would have been dreadful if we had eaten the plant animal incorrectly. As it is, the crew love it. Why, I feel invigorated just writing about it. I have sent a shipment to the south with cultivation instructions so the grandees can grow and sell this new crop. Royal is in the lead. Don't worry, your serene highness, there's still plenty of time to go. Yeah, I should have had her just eat it raw, huh? I should have just had them eat. I'm funding my own demise here. I should have just had them eat it raw and turn into crazy zombies on the ship. Oh, that probably wouldn't have done well for stability. But you know what? Toaster could still win. He could still win. You know, he could still win. We'll have to see. We will have to wait and see. Tax time. Well, I'm going to tax the counts because I have the defiance to spare. Grandees, oof. I may have to lower their taxes. Petitions are all rich. I can tax them too. Get myself back up to 3 grand. Yeah, that's going to work out. That's going to work out. Wait, what's that say? Does that say mutiny? Oh no. Mutiny eligible optional call for apprentice. Okay, so we got some wizard shit going on over there. Let me get this out of the way. All right, who are my marriage candidates? This is Desmond, the eldest son of the Eastern Haunted Wisp dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting him to smile for this portrait. He's lost half the family fortune in the gambling halls. Oh, a perfect match for me, unfortunately. Which is curious, because he's obsessed with his family's legacy. From the coast, we have Octavia, the wealthy heir to Lady Partition's Scary Faye's estate. I mean, just look at them. They're gorgeous, and apparently they've got a silver tongue, too. They're also obsessed with the arena. All their friends are gladiators, and sometimes they even enter a fight themselves. They're said to be led by their passions, living in the moment with no thought for their reputation. And finally, from the south, Ophelia, the eldest daughter of the final Park lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with little confidence, right? Like many in the south, she claims to put her faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. She's tried her hand at a number of ventures, but they all seem to end in disaster. Who is the king's honor guard? The knights from the east. Dang, Pat is a good choice. My daughter, choose my daughter. Oh, well, don't choose my business failure daughter. I'm looking at defiance. I could lower the Grandee's defiance a little, which might have to be the play. Really? The poets? Those poets can kick ass in times of crisis, I'll tell you. I trust them. I like the battle nuns, but I trust the poets too. I think I'm going to have to go with the South. I'm not going to like putting the partition's defiance up one, but I have to back off. I have to back off the Oh, it lowered their defiance a lot. Awesome. Even better. Even better. All right, staved off. For the time being, staved off one potential crisis. Let's see what's happening with mutiny. Dramatic news from the boat race, Your Serene Highness. Royal sent a letter telling me everything. We beg for... Royal, what the fuck is going on your boat? God damn, maybe I was right to bet on Toaster. You're fucking up over there. You're losing your food. Now you've got like a mutiny on your hands. We beg for aid. My crew has turned against me. They're saying I'm working them too hard and that there's no hope of getting ahead of Toaster even though we're practically equal. Now they demand higher pay. They're threatening to throw me overboard. I beg for help. Every minute we argue, we lose time to Toaster. By the 9th, you must step in. These sailors can't be allowed to disrupt the race like that. Hey, that's her problem as the captain. Surely. Really? Surely if Pappy Royal can't lead her own crew, that's on her. Why should she get special treatment? This has already hurt her chances of winning the bet. Why should she be punished further? I say let the mutiny resolve themselves. I'm gonna veto B. I think everybody should vote for C. Dice roll that C. Dice roll that C. Oh my god. Oh no, I told you I told you I didn't want to. Yo, refuse aid. I don't care that it'll fuck us up. I'm invested in this. Well, Royal is getting a number. Maybe. Maybe Royal is getting a number. You never know. These dice rolls are never 100%. Royal is a homie, so I say we help her. Thank you, Taco. No. We are not on board with helping. We all want C. We all want C. The vote's open. You dug your grave. Oh, it's tied. I didn't even see that. So I guess it comes down to me. God damn. My cat fucked me up the other day. I had to take her to the vet. She did not want to go, and she ripped my hand wide open. It's scabbed and healing, but it's still, like, sore to the touch. Oh boy. Southern troops. I mean, look, they're both 50-50, so I guess ultimately it doesn't really matter which one I select, because it's going to be a 50-50 dice roll. Although I guess, what is this? This is the South? Yeah, their military is, I'm going with C. Let's see what happens. The Grandees, hey, that Defiance went right back up. I guess it's a good thing I lowered it then. The Grandees are disgusted with the king's decision. After a long delay, Royal is forced to scrape together gold to promise to accrue. Okay, well, your money didn't go down that much. Your money didn't go down that much. Still, she remains behind Toaster and the race is nearly over. Oh, she's gonna win then. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. She's gonna end up winning. Grim tidings, your grace. A meddling wizard has set up a shop in Terenopol. I believe it is Pestia, the Lady of Pestilence. Why is this a problem? She's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking peasants from all over the East are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants. I, Haunted Taco, oh, Taco, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those workers are no match. I will be the most powerful noble the council has ever seen. You couldn't put on your clothes if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. To have a potential wizard on the council would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interests. Yes, we can rebel soon. Dang it, so the king's favorite wins? Blasphemy. Also, why haven't I appeared yet? Yeah, you haven't appeared yet in this. And I still think that Royal's gonna win that race. I think she's gonna win it. Allow Taco to become Pestia's apprentice. Require they forfeit their noble title in order to become an apprentice, or forbid it. Outright forbid it. I'm gonna vote for B. I don't know if anybody else is gonna be with me on this. I know this is gonna be a lonely vote for the king. Oh, you guys have so much money. You have so much money. I guess I could try bribing you guys if you want to make some money. Again, you make money, I make money when you make money, you make money when I make money. But I think that A and B both in the same for Taco. I think you end up with a number with either one of these. So I don't know. I have my preference, so I'm gonna let you guys vote now. I think B. Let me get some of that gambling money back before Royal wins the race. Before Royal wins the race and wipes out my treasury. Let's Yo, first time chat from Duelios. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Where did you end up at even? Oh, you're a Grandy. Okay, cool. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Voting has closed and all right, we're gonna grab that, yoink that money. Yoink. Hanzataka begins their journey to Terenopol immediately. Their successor, Hanzataka 2, inherits their position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of their wealth as a payment. So Hanzataka now has a number and no money. So this is my villain origin story. Doing fine. Happy to hear that. Pestia's presence in Terenopol attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of her latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles away. Boo. Alright. Far in the east, Conte Northern Crusader is hosting a dinner party in their castle with a few distinguished guests. The kingdom was supposed to be chaos by now. Chaos! Instead, everyone's getting along with each other. It's disgusting. Indeed, we can hardly argue that the king's advisors are doing a bad job when the whole kingdom's turned into one big picnic. The count's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 partitions of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Terrible news. The kingdom prospers. The treasury's practically overflowing. I didn't expect the new king to be competent. I think he's more lucky that he is competent. Nobody did. We must work harder to bankrupt him. The partition's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Let's see. Remember when I came back as a skeleton? Or whoever that was? Yeah, that was the other. That was one of the other wizards. So who's winning the race? I think we'll find out after this season. You got the two best options. That's kind of how I feel. I do like reverse voting just for the chaos of it. But I do like having a veto. That's never going away. I like having a vote, and I like bribing. So if I didn't have one of these and this was an option, I'd probably pick reverse voting, but I'm going to stick with what I have. The end is near, arms shortage, and the wedding. Let's hit the wedding first. Your wedding to Ophelia is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Ophelia at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. And I pronounce you king and wife. Alright. I took a little bit of the pepper. Took a little bit of the pepper out of the defiance there. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new wife, Ophelia, delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Ophelia, it's past midnight, and you never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame that tradition demanded we marry in St. Bertrand's Cathedral. I could assure you the temples down in the south are much grander. If you're not feeling homesick, of course not. I never get homesick, actually. I can't abide people who waste their time dwelling on the past. Up on the altar, what did you think when you saw me? Tell me what you're passionate about. What are your thoughts on the state of the kingdom? Well, you know, the kingdom looks after itself. Ophelia immediately changes the topic to talk about something she is more interested in. I'm just a humble follower of the ninth god's teachings, and everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by sinners and heathens. Oh, she's an evangelical. I can't wait to laugh at them from the thereafter. Oh god, I've married an utter twit. I'll be congenial for now. It is, isn't it? Anyways, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Ophelia droning on about herself. Where's the pirate queen at? Bill II needs to follow in the family tradition of cheating on their spouses with the pirate queen. Alright, the end is near. The coastal boat race is nearly at a close. I'm pleased to announce that Lord Partition Monagle Toaster is set to win, just as the king expected. Excellent. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen that's not gonna let that come to pass. How exciting. Truly, this race is of utmost importance. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of silver that is due to intercept the racers any day now. What? If my ship got in the way, who knows what might happen. I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Of course, I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead. Your esteemed highness, you must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. Dude, where's that fucking guillotine at? Sorry, Wisp, where's that guillotine? Have the grandees pay for the ship to obstruct Lord... Wait, what? Ship to obstruct Lord Toaster's path? Have the partitions pay for the ship to obstruct Royal's path? Refuse the shameless bribe. Wait, why do I... What? Oh, no, this is, Oh, shit. Wait, Wisp, how much money do you have? Well, you've got plenty. You've got plenty. Bribe us? We gotta go B, guys. B or C. In fact, Devin, you should veto A. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I should veto A. Because I definitely don't want that happening. I definitely don't want that happening. No offense, Royal. No offense, Royal. Again, not a personal call on you. I just gotta get that. I mean, even though I've already kind of made my money back. Oh, everybody's all about C. Everybody's all about C. All right, well, I guess just that's the way it goes. We're really just gonna leave this to chance. Okay, I'll blindly trust you. Isn't C bad for green? No, I don't think so. All right. But my silver shipment will have to be diverted. It'll be late. That's what you get for trying to interfere. Okay, Defiance went down a bit. That's good. That's a good outcome. That's a good outcome. Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need a drum roll. Wait, hold on a second. Maybe I could, Alright, who's gonna be the winner? And it's Lord Partition Toaster! Oh! I needed that symbol. You know what? No tricks. We didn't put the ship in the path or anything. We even helped. We helped Royal. She was gonna zombify her whole crew. She was gonna zombify her whole crew. Why did that? Oh, my colors, why does it still default to red? I don't even have that on my thing anymore. Oh man, Devin, if I end up doing us into losing, that'll be so fucking funny. Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen that way. Of course, it's the king's choice. I didn't really think it was gonna end up being that. I thought it was gonna head fake. I would never just eat seaweed. His tyranny grows worse every day. There's no tyranny here. King Bill II is very fair. Taco, you think you voted against us? I just got Devin so much fucking money. Well, he's rich now. Marvelous. No one can beat a partition in a boat race. That's exactly why I put my money on Toaster. Now pay up, Royal. Damn it, I can't even stand to look at fish anymore, and I don't know what's happened to my sea legs. Oh, Royal. You've got nothing now. Thank you very much. Perhaps you'd like a rematch in a year's time? No, I'm never setting foot in a boat again, you salty sea urchin. Holy shit! Whoa! What? Your Serene Highness, I'm delighted to report that you bet on the correct outcome. Congratulations. God damn! King Bill II is a fucking... He's a fucking crypto bro at this point. God damn. Alright, I guess I shouldn't worry about... I guess I shouldn't worry about lowering the king's treasury to 1,500 or less. Oh my god. Alright. You know what? I feel like... But I do feel like this game is designed to throw challenges towards your strengths. So now that I have this much money, I bet you we're gonna get more map events that's like... The only way out of this is to pay like $5,000 or something. So, I'm preparing myself for that. Look at that royal bakery. Greens are suffering. My incredible boating skills have ensured that we shall never win. Well, the Greens aren't suffering. Toaster is still, like, the wealthiest by a dramatic margin. By a dramatic margin. I think the coast is doing fine. Well, their military could use some help, but other than that, the South shall thrive. I mean, we are thriving. Trade can't go higher. Farming can't go higher. Yeah, the South is doing awesome too. You know? The Bills know how to get it done. Back on the coast, merchants flock to investigate Toaster's boat and use his sailing techniques to improve their own crafts. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Saul and Kurth, some successful and others ending in watery deaths. Damn, we trendsetters. We became trendsetters. Not bad. You know what, as a matter of fact, congratulations, Toaster. Congratulations, Toaster. Your swift sailing has bolstered trade. It started an international trend, and it made me incredibly rich. So, y'all are going to have to fund stuff. Man, I love the effects of each action. It's just so fitting. Well, let's figure out what's going on with his arms shortage. I guess that's because military is at a 0. Partition Taco, Your August Majesty, the situation in the coast is dire. The partitions, I mean, the King's Navy is in tatters. So few ships remain that I fear we lack the presence to patrol our trade routes. We must bolster our dwindling forces in the coast. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection? What could be done? Hire a mercenary company to help the coast? Employ traders from across the coast to build new ships? The coast has no need for sailors. Leave them be. I kind of like B. I kind of like B. Devin, I made you so much money. Let's build up our military, please. I mean, B is a 100% sure thing. I guess the mercenary company is too, but I also like, look, I like turning inward. I like, you know, this is like a Belt and Road initiative. This is like, you know, where we got strengths from one part of our kingdom that's going to help the other part of our kingdom. So, you know, I'm on board with that. I'm going to vote for B. I'm going to vote for B. What's the point of having sky-high trade if we can't use it to invest in our own kingdom? We did just get a lot of money. Why not hire mercenaries? I mean, I could hire mercenaries too. I can go the mercenary. I can vote for that. We're never gonna have a military in this campaign. Well, the thing is, the reason why the military of the partitions is so bad is because in the first King Bill's reign, they were constantly being ravaged by pirates. That's why King Bill started having an affair with the Pirate Queen, because Borkin the Pirate Queen kept the pirates from attacking merchant trade after they obliterated our navy. So he cheated on the fish guy for good reason, but we never did get around to rebuilding up the navy. So, I mean, what do you guys want? What do you guys want me to do? You want me to vote for the mercenaries? Our trade can't go any higher though. Please give bribe. I've got Monarch's Golden Choice selected. I'm ready to bribe. If only I could bork a pirate queen. Same, I want a pirate queen. I mean, she was a pretty awesome pirate queen. I'll give it to her. I want mercenaries, but either works, I guess. I just wonder, like, I guess Defiance or anything. There's no one. I feel like it would be, there's going to be some hidden thing where it's like the kingdom is distraught that you've turned to mercenaries instead of their own people, and then like stability goes low or authority goes low. I feel like it's going to have some component like that, but I don't know. I'll hire some mercenaries. I've got the money to spare. I've got the money to spare. I've got the money to spare. 'Cause, you know, I don't know. I'll hire some mercenaries. I've got the money to spare. 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 I've got the Anything other than C? Well, unfortunately, I can't veto C because I already used my veto. Hire a mercenary company to help protect the coast. Ah, damn, I'm only at 1,600. I gotta raise taxes. I gotta cruel tax everyone. I've only got 1,600. I gotta cruel tax everyone. Or 16,000 rather. Mercenaries? I'm not usually one to trust them, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Ugh, we would have tied. Print more money. Taco, are you even a partition? Seriously? Taco marches to the beat of her own drum. Cruel tax, absurd. His tyranny grows worse, off with his head. I haven't done it yet. I'm just saying it could happen. On your marshal's advice, the Treasury contributes a large sum to the hiring of a cadre of Salish freebooters to protect the coast. The Salish are uncouth, foolhardy, and unaccustomed to rubbing shoulders with nobility. Many partitions complain about their lack of discipline, but at least the shipping routes are safe. You know what? Your military went up too. That ain't bad. That's not bad. The prophesized Knights Herald. Did anybody? Oh, they did. Yeah, the farming. That was always going to happen. The prophesized Knights Herald is finally manifested on Celeste Oth, taking the form of a humble noble known as Reyes, who hails from a farming town in the southern hills, or so the Grandees claim. Grandee Royal. Haha, peasants all over the south are flocking to you, Reyes. I knew you could do it. The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. That's what I call a miracle. You came in with farming at a 10. It's not like you did anything special. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false king. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. For the next stage of the scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay. We have the best chance of winning. What are the Grandees like? They like Jesus. Religious duelists. Yeah, they're religious fanatics down there. My character hasn't appeared yet. I don't know. I don't know why. There hasn't been a whole lot of stuff going on in the South, though, I don't think. Join here. Yeah, you're already in here. You are right here. That's what you look like. You've got a fancy ass hat with a with like a wrapping around your head. But for some reason, they just haven't put you in any of the story stuff. I don't know who in here has a custom character, but that's a fancy hat. Oh, he's got a fancy hat in the wrap too. Royal, your character just kind of looks like a peasant. Toaster has like the mask and his own fancy hat. Royal's got a blue beard, the fancy stash. You're showing up to this dripless, Royal. You're completely dripless. You got nothing going on. But then again, you also have $0. So I guess this is what you look like when you have $0. You got to get you some money. I think I'm custom. Yeah, you got a fancy hat and a little mask too. But no wonder your crew mutinied. They're like, our captain has no sense of fashion. We can't be led by someone with no drip. The good word. What's this say? Wizardly meddling and stop the presses, a dynasty event. Let's see what the good word is. Ophelia. Greetings, Bill. I've had an idea. As you know, the people of the South are quite pious. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent to the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time and take the opportunity to preach your favor. You mean make me some kind of a saint? Not exactly. I mean, unless they really start to like you, but support from the church can't be a bad thing, can it? Go forth and teach them to love me. This is based on faith? I have a feeling this is gonna backfire. I don't like that 40. I don't like that 40. It's because we're on the same game, I think, so it won't show up until he starts a new one. Oh, did you create... Was this character before you connected your game? I have to justify my duels. Faith check. It could be funny, though. You're gonna make them hate you even more somehow? That's what I feel like is gonna end up happening here. I love that you keep playing Grandies when we always play a fuck the church campaign. You know what? I'll roll the dice, why not? Go forth and teach them to love me. Praise be, I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the Queen Consort is planning a tour of the South. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Unfortunately, they're mostly flocking to throw vegetables. The popularity of the church in the South clearly didn't amount to as much as Ophelia had hoped. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought would happen. It's not long before she calls off the tour to return home, her tail tucked between her legs. Well, there you go. Every time I join, it puts me there. I don't even get to look cool. Stop the presses. Hey, there's Scary Faye. We get to see your custom character. Your August Majesty, some anonymous firebrand in the coast is spreading the most inflammatory pamphlets. They're casting aspersions against you. What's new? Something's different in this time. They're not just calling you a bad king, they're criticizing the very concept of monarchy. This is republicanism, and not in Kurth, but in our very own kingdom. What should we do? Well, my authority is now dubious. Track down the printers responsible. Anyone carrying such a pamphlet shall be killed on the spot. God damn. Forbid the use of printing press altogether. Allow pamphlets to circulate. Oh boy, there's not a... I mean... I guess maybe the most rational would be A. I guess A would be the optimal choice, the one I would actually like to do. Age of Enlightenment. I knew that printing press was going to be a problem. Off with their heads. I think A is the best one. I've never been put in the north or east, maybe. Go for B, Grandies, and Counts. Why are you trying to go for B? Killed on the spot. You're just trying to destabilize? 4 or less. I've never gone to the east or the north either. I feel like you were in the north in one of those games, Taco. Also, partitions, we gotta do everything we can to stop stability going down. Partitions vote A or I'll write really weird and confusing things about you on whatever social media the kingdom uses. That's the pamphlets. These pamphlets are basically social media. I read that already. Partition goals the Lord Treasury. Nothing else really matters for our side. I have so much money. Alright, what do I want to do here? Am I gonna veto? I feel like I'm gonna veto D at least. At least veto that. Or veto C. I'll do that. I have a little bit of leeway. If my stability goes down, that's not the end of the world. I have a little bit of leeway there. I was just looking for what is gonna at least get me something. If this gains me back a little bit of my authority, then sure, I'll do that. I don't know what would have happened as a result of that failing, but you know, there were 4 options and this one was the worst one, forbidding the use of that. That was just all negatives. There were no positives from that. So I have to spread out the threat. Oh god, that really boosted my fucking authority. Your grim orders are followed by watchmen across the coast. Common folk are searched at random and hanged on the spot if a pamphlet is found on their person. God, that's a little too rough. Soon enough, you can't travel anywhere in the coast without seeing a corpse dangling from a tree or signpost. By the 9th, Your Serene Highness, I know we have to kill some peasants now and then, but this is too far. Despite the carnage, the pamphlets explode in popularity. Your tyranny has only served to prove them right. Well, you know what? It'd be that way sometimes. Look at that drip. It would look even better with a Twitch Pat hat on. There's a Twitch Pat hat. Below, depths below, how many times do I have to tell you? They're not my responsibility anymore. It was your parent who stole all my gold. Someone must pay. Oh. Haunted Wisp had money stolen. Have mercy, Your Esteemed Highness. The former noble, Haunted Taco, turned about. Oh, she went off to become a wizard. That's right. Turned about my estate, demanding my jewelry and valuables, saying they were needed in Terranopol for research. They kept babbling about strong electromagnetic fields or some such nonsense. I warned you, wizards always cause trouble. Compensate Wisp from the treasury. I can do that. Force Taco too? I don't think she has any money. Yeah, she's got no money. Summon the wizard to answer for her apprentice's crimes? No thank you on that. The council have to do without their pretty necklaces. I will bribe you. For those of you with $0 in your bank account, I will bribe you. I will pay you money to vote for A. Thanks, it's not custom. I picked it up at an inventory. I might just be slow. I'm lazy and still haven't connected my game. Oh, I thought you had custom characters too. You just play it with wife and friends. Accounts don't need more money. I'm gonna go C. No. Keep the wizard far away from here, man. I don't want to deal with any wizards. Those motherfuckers are never good news. Oh my god, dude, I'm like scared to fly now. Yeah, I know. I would go B, but Taco is literally too poor, which is crazy. I mean, she doesn't have anything. Because drops, you can just open a stream and mute the tab or whatever. Screw the counts, they are the worst opinion in my factual... Worst what? Shit, we do like money. Damn, our obsession with money, it makes us vote against our interest every time. If people vote for C, I'll back C. No C. You will make money voting for A. So let's vote for A. Let's get Wisp his money back. You know, wizards, look, this is all because of a wizard. A wizard showed up and robbed this dude. And now you want to bring another wizard to the council? You can't trust these things. You just leave the wizards alone. Let the wizards do what wizards do. Let's take some money from the treasury. Let's give it to Wisp. I will pay you. And we will keep this fucking thing at bay. Like, the wizards are never good news. They're always Taco Bueno. Or Taco No Bueno, rather. Oh man, the last Taco Bueno in Austin shut down a few months ago, and I'm very disappointed about it. And for that matter, a lot of Taco Cabanas here have closed. And back in the day, you know what? Straight up, no lie, I went to jail over Taco Cabana once. Like, and not for anything real. It was 2 in the morning. I was a college kid. I just wanted some Taco Cabana. So I drove to Taco Cabana, got some tacos, and was on my way back home. This is like 2 in the morning or something. I was watching Adult Swim and like doing homework or whatever. And cop pulled me over because like my tail light was out. And so as he's running my plates and stuff, he comes to me and he's like, you know your driver's license is suspended? And I was like, no, I had no idea. And then he was like, get out the car. So I got out, they searched my car and all that, and they arrested me. And they took me to jail. So like, and this was like literally right across the street from my parents' house. And I remember, like, my parents came outside, they were pleading with the cop to not arrest me, and that guy was just not having any part of it. And I was handcuffed in the back seat of the squad car, and I remember I remember asking the cop when he came back and he was going to drive me to the police station. I was like, my tacos are in the front seat of the car. Can I just get those at least? Can I just get my tacos? And he goes, no. And he drove off. So I didn't even get my fucking tacos. I bought tacos. They sat there in the passenger seat of my car. My parents drove my car home. I sat in jail for like 14 hours. My parents eventually posted my bail. Judge threw it out, by the way, because it was bullshit to begin with. They never contacted me telling me my license was suspended, and B, the program that caused my license to be suspended.
Who does he think he is?
The program that caused my license to be suspended, you know, was an unjust program anyways. Like, Texas doesn't enforce it anymore. It was just really shitty. But I remember after my parents picked me up from jail, we drove home. First thing I did, I walked into the house, went to the kitchen, opened the fridge, and grabbed my tacos. I microwaved them, and I just sat there very angrily because I hadn't eaten. In jail, they gave me like a sandwich, but it was the shittiest sandwich you could imagine. So like I was just starving the whole last time. And those tacos reheated. Those tacos did not reheat well. So that's my Taco Cabana story. / the one time I got arrested story. And what's worse is when I was at the jail, the guy, like, it was 2 in the morning, so he was like the only one working. He made me process myself, so I had to do my own thumbprints and shit. And while I was doing that, like, he asked me where I worked, and I was working... Where was I working at the time? I think I was working at Aspire. Yeah, I was working at Aspire. I was working on Call of Duty 2, because we were porting Call of Duty 2 from the PC to the Mac. And he was asking me where I work, and I told him, And then he got excited and started talking to me about video games like we were just two bros hanging out. And I'm like, dude, you're arresting me and making me process myself, and you want to just have a friendly, casual conversation about the games I've worked on. Like, what the fuck is the matter? It's 2 in the morning and you wouldn't even let me have my goddamn tacos. Like, if you had let me have my tacos, maybe I would entertain this conversation a little bit. But fuck off, get out of here. Man, it makes me mad thinking about it even right now. And the funny thing is, I got back to work that Monday, because that happened on like, I think it was a Saturday night or something. But I got to work that Monday, and I told my boss, I was like, you'll never believe what happened over the weekend. And like, so the office we worked in, it was like this big open floor thing, and you know, there was like 50 of us and whatnot, all in the middle, and all of our supervisors were like, had desks that were like lining the walls. And I was talking to one of them and telling him, and he was like, Devin, you got arrested? It's like, I can't imagine you getting arrested. And I was like, it happened, man. I don't know what to tell you. And then one of my other coworkers was like, I've been arrested before. And then people just started sharing their stories about being arrested. And then like one of the supervisors he says out loud to like the entire office, hey, how many of y'all in here have been arrested? And then like at least a good 12, 13 people raised their hands. And he was like, what the fuck? It's like, what's going on with all y'all? And I was like, it's Texas, man. It's Texas. Like, what else do you need to know? You shouldn't be surprised by this. But it was just a funny situation in that moment, because it's like, yeah, there are a lot of people that have been arrested that are, you know, you wouldn't expect it, because he was surprised that I was someone that would have ended up in the back of a squad car. But you know, you never know. Could happen to anybody. ACAB for sure. ACAB's in the chat for sure. Can happen to anyone for any dumbass reason. Guy just wanted to arrest someone? Yes, that's literally what it is. Because I also at that time had a friend who was like, she was a dancer at a strip club. So she was attractive. She was very attractive. She got pulled over for the same thing, and of course they let her go. She drove her car home. So it was definitely we're just gonna arrest you. Bro got his priorities. Cops need to feel big, just a total piece of shit. Yeah, that guy fucking sucked. Last time, only been twice, I went to jail, they gave me a burnt Hot Pocket. I would have taken that over that fucking sandwich they gave me. Yo, you worked on COD? On Call of Duty 2, porting it from the PC to the Mac, because Aspire was a Mac port company back then. But yeah, I worked in the game industry for 14 years, so I worked on a number of different titles. What the actual fuck? Cops are so fucking entitled? Did I ever mention that cops come into the store and just steal shit all the time? Steal shit? Wait, what do you mean? Like they just shoplift? No, but that's crazy. I'm surprised you're someone that would end up in the back of a squad car. It could happen to anyone. It could literally happen to anyone. Just catch a cop on a bad day, or if they're not hitting their quotas. If I didn't know cops any better. Yeah, cops just shoplift here. You got to catch them on camera. You gotta catch a number of them on camera doing that, and then just make a montage video out of it. Anyways, okay, we're compensating Wisp. Sorry, I went on a little aside there. A little bit of a tangent. I don't even know how it started. Taco Cabana? Taco Bueno. Oh, because the last Taco Bueno closed. But what about Haunted Taco, Your Highness? This solves nothing. He continues to grumble as he scoops your gold into a pouch. His words prove right, as more counts are soon deprived of their valuables. Chickens, cigars, family heirlooms, and a few prized hogs, all in the name of progress, or so Haunted Taco claims. Okay, so, 500 gold. 500 for Royal, although nobody's zeroed out anymore. So Taco's just a thief now. They used to bother me whenever I'd be riding my bike to and from work back in Boston. I vividly remember one asking for my ID when I was unlocking my bike, and I just showed him that I literally had a key for my bike, got on the bike, and rode away. What a dumb thing, like asking someone for an ID when they're trying to unlock their own bike. It serves them right. Convincingly did that because I'm not white. Me and my homies hate the East. When I lived in a small town in Kansas, 300 people, I was 13, and the local Barney Fife wannabe would pull me over on my bicycle because it didn't have a great light. He was just harassment. He thought I was trying to steal it. Yeah, I got that. But I mean, he could have easily had seen that you had a key for it. Also, you're like 2 feet tall. Why would they think that you would be stealing? I don't know. It's just like, it just doesn't. I understand that as someone who is 6'5" and like beefy, I have a intimidating countenance about me. So even if you don't, talk to me and find out I'm a giant nerd, you can look at me and profile me and be like, oh, that guy is a threat. But I don't see what the profiling is for like, someone that's like 3 feet tall. Oh, it's auction time. Oh, you motherfuckers. You fucking motherfuckers. Don't listen to Final Park. Don't build a prison. If you build a prison, I will put your name in a ledger and I will make sure to exact revenge against you. I will make sure to exact revenge. No B. No to B. No to B. Just say no to Proposition B. Oh, I'm responding to some texts here. I always end up missing a bunch of, I don't know why, but... Hold on a second. Ah, you dickheads. You built the prison. You built the prison. Alright, Final Park. You're on my list. You're on my list. About your heir? Your marriage to Ophelia has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations, etc., etc., etc. So we'll have a child together. Why not? The Prophet and a Bright Idea. Devin, you didn't give us time to plan. Time to plan? Thanks, y'all. Well, you have 500 left. You will try, my liege. Just wait. Just wait. The second I get an opportunity to put you in that guillotine. You gotta give us time to actually plan out things before you start the timer. We can't organize shit when a timer is ticking. Yeah, I guess. You're probably onto something on that. The Prophet. Your Majesty, I assume you're familiar with the Grandee's latest puppet, the so-called Knights Herald? Reyes, they're a fraud. Quite so. Yet the Grandees are pushing Reyes as their claimant to your throne. to be put there by force if necessary. Unfortunately, the kingdom's going through a rough period. You'll need to stabilize as quickly as possible. Offer tax breaks to common folk to increase the king's popularity. Have an inquisitor denounce Rhea's heretical claim. Allow the Knights Herald to continue as they please. I'm gonna veto C. Aren't you supposed to fund what corresponds to your color? Or am I misunderstanding this whole time? Oh, you fund whatever you want. You fund based on what your scheme's goal is. Or if you just want to support the king, if you want to be a chill bro that supports the king, you can vote for what the king says to vote for. Spy Master is a liar. So if you fund lower trade on purple, purple gets lower trade. But some of them just lower, like, stability. Like, the prison lowers stability. So that gets funded. The kingdom stability gets lowered. So sometimes it's factional, but sometimes it's just kingdom-wide. A, treasury down. I'm okay with A or B. Well, I more want A. I more want A than B, actually. When a building... Hold on a second. Nasuken. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've been chatting before, but I guess this is the first time I've seen your name. Welcome. When a building is built in a region, it means that region will get events for that building. That too. I guess, yeah, that happens too. That makes sense. B is best for the counts and grandees. I just wanted to build up my military. Let's go A, guys. A. A is a good one. A is a good option. Oh, you dickheads. Is there one more vote for A out there for me? Just one more? Oh, you sons of bitches. I guess I don't probably have 2 votes for A that I could wait for. They participated back in October. Oh, okay, cool. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, I guess that's that. The High Inquisitor sends one of her most trusted servants to the south. If anyone can expose these so-called miracles, it will be him. It won't delay the Grandees forever. As one miracle is debunked, another, even more extravagant, is promised. Many southern peasants don't care either way. The Grandee stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Okay, well, see if I can juice my stability up a bit before then. Since the wedding you've witnessed, your queen consort fell miserably at a series of hobbies. Well, I knew that about her when I chose her. Swimming ended with a near drowning. Knitting ended with you being gifted a 12-sleeved shirt. Beekeeping ended with half the palace watch in hospital. Despite all this, Ophelia never gives up. I had another great idea. Oh god. I was looking through the law books and I found a long-forgotten decree saying that the king can appoint their queen consort as a regional governor. What? The appointment only lasts half a year, but during that time, I'd have total executive power over an entire region. Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. Isn't that exciting? Imagine the good I could do. What? Look, Devin, the purples and yellows are united. Maybe I can just call 2 people. There's no reason to think they'd be green. I'm pretty confident Spymaster went to sleep. Ah, no worries. I don't remember which color he was, though. Not the South, obviously. The Grandees know me too well. I don't think they'd listen to a word I say, but anywhere else would work. Very well, I'll allow it. Or there will need to be a vote, of course. Absolutely not, I refuse to allow this. I mean... my natural inclination is absolutely not, I refuse to allow this. But... I've not seen this pathway before, and I'm very curious about what happens if I just allow it. I have a feeling that's not going to do my stability any favors. I have too many alcohols in me. Saturday afternoon, he DMs me and asks me to join him on his E-fleets. Then I die and I say, remember, King of the Castle. I say, let them. I don't know what they're doing, but let them follow their dreams. Oh boy. Yeah, allow it for the plot. Why not? Cause like, she's a buffoon. My wife is a buffoon, and I'm desperate to like stave off my teetering stability, which I feel like her buffoonish ruling of a region is only gonna cause further destabilization. Alright, you know what? I'll allow it. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now, according to the law books, the council must be allowed to vote on which region I'll be governing. Alright, so she's either gonna be in charge of the coast or in charge of the east. Guess it doesn't really matter to me. I don't know if I care. The East, let it burn. Hey, the East are our allies for the time being. I will give money for the East. Why not? Why not? I've had a sudden change of heart. Holy shit, greed works. Oh, man. Alright, to the east she goes. Just wait until they see the improvements I'll make to the east. They need someone to whip them into shape. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Buckle up, everyone. Let's see how this is going to end up being a disaster. Of course, my focus will be on increasing the population's faith in the Ninth God in the East? That's your... They're fucking vampires! Jesus, okay, you're failing. You failed before you even left the fucking front door. Like, I'm gonna go to the East and spread the Ninth. Alright, well, this is gonna be a tragedy. Count Nasikin. You know, you're pretty dripped up too. You got that book too. God knows what's in that thing. It's like the grimoire. By the blood of the dead, you can't be serious. Alright, well, I guess we'll figure that out. We'll find out. The kingdom's in great jeopardy. The council is calling for the king's inner circle to resign. We need to increase the pressure. If the king's in a weak enough position, he's got no choice but to bow to our demands. No more interfering spymaster, no more marshal, chancellor, or treasurer. A whole new inner circle made up of counts. For the next stage of the scheme, the counts must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Tax time. Tax cuts for everyone. Let's bring that defiance down a little. Let's bring that defiance down a little bit. I have the money to spare. Let's let's bring the defiance down just a little bit. Oh god, the East is blowing up now. A spot of heresy, wizard troubles, and escaped experiment. Oh no. God damn it. Why do I have a feeling my dumbass wife is the reason why the East is blowing up now? You have 7 grand? Oh my god. Okay, I need to tax Toaster specifically. 7 grand. Holy shit, man. Alright. You're doing very well in this kingdom then. I forgot my favorite college basketball team was at halftime before stream. They won 82-63. New Mexico Lobos, and now we're 18-4. Yay. Awesome. You should have some events for the rest of us. You should save some events for the rest of us. God, imagine if I could actually do stuff with the money. I mean, you can when auction time comes around. All right, let's see what the escaped experiment's all about. Apparently, something has escaped the cellars of Count Nausicaa's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local. Hello, Your Majesty. It was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognize my Aunt Edna's earlobes. Did it hurt anyone? No, it just seemed confused, kept asking for its father. This creature is my life's work, Your Highness, and my son. His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. It's too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It is the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Oh, are we gonna burn Nausicaa? Burn Nausicaa and his monster. Holy shit. Burn the monster, but let the Count live. The monster may live as long as it stays in prison. This one's a uniquely awful one. Both of these are. Both C and D are awful. I say we burn them both. As a king that loves executions, I say we burn them both. Let's toss them both on the... I've got nothing against you, Nausicaa, to be perfectly honest with you. To be perfectly honest with you, I've got nothing against you. But when given the opportunity to execute, I execute. Listen, I know we all went A, but like, my God, we've already. That's the other thing is we've already seen what happens when the monster's freed. It just kills people and fucks shit up. B, C, or D. Listen, if you bribe us on A, I'll go A. Bribes are great. Oh man, you guys just want all the money. All of the money. Okay, well, if that's what it takes, we should go see. Nausicaa, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I think I'm gonna have to. I mean, the council's the council. You guys are gonna have your ability to vote. However, I will give money to vote for A. I'll give money for A. I'm seeing all the people talking about C, though. I wonder if I should veto C. I wonder if I should veto C. You know what? I'm going to stick with my original plan. I'm going to stick with my original plan. I'm a bribe for A. I'm a bribe for A. Guess we're murdering babies now? There's no baby involved. This wasn't a mutant baby. Or a monster baby. Yo, Counts could rebel after this? Burn them. Wait, so what? I mean, I don't want a rebellion on my hands either. You know what? I am gonna veto C. I'll veto C, and I'll let you guys decide then, I suppose. Aw, you dickheads. If I could send you all to the gallows, I would send you all to the gallows. I would go full fucking Mad King. I forget what that guy's name was. Was that Aerys Targaryen? Was Aerys Targaryen the Mad King? I would go full Mad King on all of my fucking nobles right now. That dice roll better win. If he kills a bunch of peasants, stability would go down anyways. Yeah, that's why I don't want the monster to be free. Aerys the Second. Yeah, it was Aerys the Second. No, Your Grace, the boy's not ready for freedom. This will end in disaster. Why was that even an option anyways? That seems like the worst option. The council would free this unholy monstrosity and allow its twisted creator to go unpunished? What kind of message does this send? You're all mad. You'll see. Doom will come to the east. Doom! Oh, it passed. Luckily, the High Inquisitor's prophecy proves nonsense. Ah, awesome. Awesome. Whew! Damn. The so-called abomination turns out to be a gentle fellow with a green thumb and a fondness for puppies. Soon enough, he's won over the villagers who allow their children to go on piggyback rides with them. Okay. Good. Fuck all of y'all for trying to tank this shit. You boosted my stability more than I thought more than I thought it could. Up two. He spends most of his time in the fields growing flowers and vegetables for the community. Oh, he's a community guy. Noskin couldn't be more proud. Look at that. Farming is rampant. Rampant. Oh, and Defiance went down too, so much for the rebellion. Oh boy. Of course, we've got other things going on in the goddamn East. Which one? Spot of Heresy or Wizard Troubles? Devin, most of the greenies voted for you? Oh, I was only directing my ire towards the people that voted, that very willfully and purposely tried to vote to tank me. Everybody else is fine. Taco voted for freedom because she does not follow the laws of man and exist in her own set of rules. Which I expect. Let's go with Spot of Heresy. Ah, this fucking guy again. Nausicaan. Your Majesty, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisitor on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult because of the peculiar design of my crest, and how I have exactly 10 people at every meal, and the strange noises from hidden chambers. I mean, we already figured out about your mutant son. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set. But the council must intervene, Your Highness. Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Bro, that's just my son. Search for a witness to defend the Count. Help the Inquisition gather evidence against Nausicaan, or suggest he pray for a good outcome. Boy, oh boy. I mean, these are all going to be dice rolls, I guess. Search for a witness. I mean, I'm okay with searching for a witness. I'm okay with searching for a witness. I mean, I'm not going to put my thumb on the scale on this one. You guys can decide. I think searching for a witness is probably the best route to go. Although that suggests he pray for a good outcome, I do love a 50-50 dice roll too. A 50-50 dice roll is always fascinating. Alright, let's see if we can get a witness in here. You distribute a proclamation among the counts asking for a witness of Nausicaan's innocence. But from fear of the church's reprisal or distrust of the crown, no one comes forward. Oh, that just tanked my stability again? What the fuck? Damn, how'd that tank my stability that hard? During the trial, Nausicaan crumbles and can barely argue for his own innocence. Unsmiling, the High Inquisitor orders him taken away and thrown into the Inquisition's special dungeons. Oh, are you gonna get a number? Oh! You got a number! God damn! God damn! What the fuck? Okay, well, shit. The fucking East. The East is always a goddamn problem. More troubles in Terranpool, Your Highness. What else is new? Ever since Pestia took up residence to train her apprentices, people have been getting sick. We can't do anything about wizards. Leave her alone. It's based on my authority. I don't trust the council, so I don't trust taking anything to a council vote. So, last event just canceled out. Seriously. He got executed. Yeah, I don't know. That mutant son's probably not feeling very happy about that. Oh, the fact that Taco is saying come on and Final Park is saying you can trust us? No. I'll trust my own gambling. Hey, and I succeeded! Oh, man. The East is furious, but so you'll just let her do whatever she wants? Some king. Sickness continues to spread in Terranpool and beyond. It's not long before people start to die and peasants start to go outside to avoid a similar fate. It takes months before Pestia abruptly departs. By then, Terranpool has become a cursed stain on Eastern maps. Get out of here. Get out of here. The south swells with devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see Reyes, the Knights Herald, in action. In the picturesque town of Kovana, the Grandee's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. Two figures stand in an alcove nearby. If our army were strong enough, we could take the palace by force. A crusade? That sounds promising. Though I suggest we leave it up to the Ninth God. Surely he will intervene on Rhea's behalf. Alright, so you guys are voting for the next part of your scheme. Launch a holy war. Or pray for a miracle. Counts can rebel. Nausicaan II is the mutant son. He gets to hang in the capital now. You know, that's a good point. He's on the console now. I must slumber. Good stream, good job. Oh my god, wait, I'm invested in what they pick. They picked Holy War. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out, Toaster. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your evening. Raising Faith is the safe option. Crusade is much better. Alright, you guys are going on a crusade. As the vote is called, cheers erupt in the cramped hall of the Grandee Royal's villa. For the ninth god. Death to the Pretender, death to King Bill II. I mean, what did King Bill II do? He's a pretty good king so far. For the final stage of their scheme, the Grandees must raise their military to at least 6 or... Okay, well... Let's see. Stop the count. Royal gamble. Monarchs are in choice. No, I'm sticking with mine. Oh, those dag blasted counts. Oh, now we got shit happening in the south. Uh-oh. Well, farming is abundant. Trade is abundant. Okay, so that's not great. A terrible storm has struck the south. Alas, many houses have been swept away in the floods and the roads are totally impassable. Spare no expense in rebuilding what was lost. Send extra troops from the coast to clear the roads. The south will have to fend for itself or ask the church to lead relief efforts. Count start a rebellion to be so fucking funny. Toaster, weren't you taking off? Weren't you leaving? Weren't you on your way out of the door? I got the money. I'll vote to spare no expense in rebuilding the South. Why not? Why not? Let's rebuild. Yeah, but then I got invested. I'm just swaggier. Like, what is the government there for, if not to use the treasury to invest in its people? Alright. Trade is dominant. Farming is dominant. Stability is 5. Defiance has been lowered to 3. Gold flows from your treasury like water from a burst dam. In no time at all, the South's roads have been repaired and its houses rebuilt. And if money could bring back the dead, you'd have done that too. Sure. A plague of rats. Grandee Dulios strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. Oh, Jesus. The fields and barns of the South are overrun by vermin, and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. What is going on in the South? Take that rat and go. The South can handle this alone. Deliver a supply of rat poison. Send them a shipment of cats. Hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents. Oh, that's the Witcher option. I'm always in favor of hiring a Witcher. The cats? Cat event pipeline is so funny. I want to do it. Cats kill so many birds, though. Yeah, cats kill birds more than they kill rats. Which is a shame, because I like birds. And if I could have one, I would have a pet bird. Thank you for the ad warning there, Royal. Let's do cats? You guys really want to buy a bunch of cats? Alright, well, sure, why not? I'll let you guys choose. If you guys want to do cats, I won't argue against it. All right, looks like we're on deck for cats. Grandi Julius bows to you deeply. I can't thank you enough, Your Holiness. You send a caravan of cats over to the south. By the time they reach their destination, they're both hungry and very angry, the perfect rat-catching mindset. Soon the rats are gone, and most households in the south have a very satisfied cat guarding their food. You hope the kittens don't become a problem. Oh, but we know they will. We know they will. Alright, let's figure out what's going on in the east. Nausicaan II, Your Majesty, your Queen Consort's governorship of the East has been nothing short of catastrophic. Yeah, I know. The last 6 months have been a litany of disasters unlike anything I've ever seen. How could you do this to us? I hoped Ophelia would rise to the occasion. I could only apologize, but on the bright side, she was out of my hair. Oh, don't exaggerate. My term has been an unqualified success. I did my best to spread the belief in the ninth god. I built a towering church in shining copper. What? On top of the biggest hill I could find. All was going well until the thunderstorm came along. The entire congregation were electrocuted in one fell swoop. Oh my god. Oh my god. But in a way, what a demonstration of the power of the ninth god. I'm about to pop off on my dumbass wife here. Our marriage is about to hit the skids. Where's that fish guy at? I have a feeling I'm about to be available. I have a feeling I'm about to become available. How could you be so stupid? How dare you say that to your queen consort? Oh boy. What a disaster. Ah, the counts are rebelling. I can't blame you. Can't say I blame you. Passing it to my son. Alright, cool. Bill the Third. Hey, there you are, Final Park. You finally you showed up to celebrate the birth of the heir. It's the fancy pants too, and the cloak. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with this rebellion. At long last, the counts have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Count Haunted Wisp. His smile is sharp as a scalpel. The counts of the east will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Marcella, the true queen. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other will be on a battlefield. Guess it doesn't really matter which one I choose here. Alright, Wisp, you're done for. Come along now. Traitors get the chop. What? But you can't do this. I'm an invoice, see? See how my king's tyranny grows worse by the day? Your watchman wastes no time. Haunted Wisp is dragged out into the courtyard and his head is struck from his shoulders. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. Wisp has died. Wisp the Second. How many numbers do I have in the chat? I have Wisp the Second. Nausicaan the Second. Oh, I thought Royal may have died. I think that must have been the older game. And Taco the Second. This has been a pretty bloody reign on King Bill's part. What are our chances against the rebels? The counts are formidable but not undefeatable. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. That would be disastrous. How things get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Northern Crusader. A reason for the uprising, they're citing your history of petty transgressions against the counts. Urge to murder rising. Yes, Your Majesty. Hold on to that feeling. You'll need it. So this is it? Civil War? That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom's divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Okay. Opening strike. It's been a long time coming. Over 300 years ago, the East was conquered, but before that, we were our own rulers, with a lineage of monarchs stretching back 1,000 years. The glory days. Indeed. And that's why we must rise up. By placing Marcel on the throne, we will reclaim what we have lost. But first, we must decide on tactics. My fellow counts, I ask you, how should we strike first? We can launch a preemptive strike against the Grandees to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the partitions may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the king, or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Oh, jeez. You guys have some decisions to make then. Wisp, Northern Crusader, and Nausicaan. I don't know. Is Wisp? Are you still around, Haunted Wisp? Yeah, I guess you are. You voted for a rebellion. You voted for a rebellion, so. Oh, you guys are coming right after me, huh? Damn. Alright. We'll see how this goes. Thank you for meeting me with such short notice. The sum you offered piqued my interest. You understand why the sum is so high, though. Yes, you want me to assassinate the king. It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and you want a man dead, he is dead. Get it done. Okay, well, I guess that's it for this season. I don't think people... Can people who are in rebellions vote in the auction? What do we get? The Grandees are beefing up their military? Another prison? Come on, guys. Stability's not even a goal anymore. Leave my stability alone. Good work, friends. I don't even know what you guys were... A great battle, something's wrong, and mustering an army. Well, what's going on with the great battle? Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in a rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped in civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the armies of the East is advancing on the capital, led by the treacherous Kerr, Northern Crusader. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the south. If they march now, they'll intercept the counts in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the coast. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed counts. What are your orders, Your Majesty? The Grandees and the partition should join forces. Tell the Grandees to fight the Eastern Army head-on. They're matched. They're matched on their military. Tell the Grandees the partition should join forces. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay the orders to Grandi Dulios, the commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on a battlefield. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Alright, Grandies. Come to the aid. Come to your king's aid. I need support here. I need support. Link up with the Pats. B. Vote B, guys. Vote B. King Bill has done a lot for the Grandies, including marrying your daughter. Follow orders and link up with the partitions. Thank you very much. Thank you. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she arrives at your throne room, looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as you ordered, the Grandies have turned their armies around to link up with the partitions. All according to plan. Indeed, Your Majesty, let's hope the plan is sound. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. We will prevail. That's the spirit. Now, I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the Southern Army's retreat has given the Counts free rein to pillage and plunder the South. The rampaging Eastern troops descend on farms like locusts, taking everything to feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Meanwhile, shops and churches and manors are plundered, and the stolen loot shipped back to the East. Oh, they're pillaging the South. But while the South suffers, the Southern forces successfully link up with the partitions. Now the joint army of the Grandies and the partitions rush to meet the Counts in open warfare, and the winner will either end your reign or preserve it. What is something's wrong? Oh, this is the assassin. It's a night like any other. You're lying in your king-size bed with your wife by your side, snoring gently. As is often the case, the troubles of the kingdom are keeping you awake, especially the rebellion. How could the Counts betray you like this? For once, though, your insomnia comes in useful, because it allows you to hear the slithering under your bed. Poke your head under to check it out. Reach under your pillow for your hidden dagger. Wake your sleeping wife. Call for your honor guard. Lie helplessly in bed and hope it goes away. I feel like reaching. If I call for my honor guard, I feel like that's gonna be the battle's on. If I do that, if I reach under for my hidden dagger, does that mean I get a chance to get the drop on him? I think I get a chance to get the drop on him. My money, the assassin skill check. Oh no, we are done for. Oh, thank goodness. We are the guards. That is true. So, not the honor guard. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I did get the Order of the Rose. You sons of bitches. You fucking rebellious sons of bitches. The wife would get herself killed defending you. I'm gonna reach for my hidden dagger. With the dagger in your hand, you feel better, but when the slithering turns to hissing, you feel much worse. Oh no. Poke your head under to check it out? Add in 1 minute. I mean, what's my wife gonna do if I wake her up? I feel like poking my head under to check it out is the best option here. Maybe she will pray about it. It could disrupt the assassin. All right, I'll wake my wife. I'll wake her. I'll wake her. I guess I've got an ad coming, so I'll wait for a bit. Or we could sacrifice her? Granted, I guess the East rebelled before she fucked it up with her mismanagement. But I guess I could always pin the blame of the rebellion on her and be like, hey, look, you have to take the assassin's dagger. Sacrifice my daughter, she is loyal. Alright, I'm going with waking the wife. Ugh, what time is it? 5 more minutes. When you explain the situation, she sits bolt upright, rubbing sleep from her eyes. Yes, I hear it. What are we going to do? Ad is going? Alright. I'll chill here for a bit. Okay, are we back? When I get my tax return, I'm getting a sub. I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. You would think, honestly, you would think with my recent unemployment that I would have leaned all in on becoming like a full-time content creator. But somehow, I just haven't done that. I should be pushing subs more often. Please sub. I need the money. I don't have a job anymore. I need the money. I will take any sub I can get. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yes, I hear it. What are we going to do? Poke your head under? I mean, I've exhausted all other options. I think you're right about the honor guard being members of the count. I gotta poke my head under. Nestled underneath, you are shocked to see a coiled serpent, black scales gleaming in the moonlight. Before you can utter a scream, it lunges at you, hissing. The serpent's jaw snaps shut an inch from your nose. You scramble away. The serpent slithers out from under the bed. It pulsates and writhes, and abruptly transforms into a hooded human figure, a knife clutched in his hands. Oh shit! It was a damn fucking wizard. Any last words, Your Majesty? Get behind me. Despite your shouts, your honor guard are there. I didn't even. Yeah, of course. Are nobody to be found? Are nobody seen? Usually they'd be standing guard right outside your door and would come running in at the slightest. I didn't call for them. Could it be I've been betrayed? The assassin steps towards you, completely unopposed. No, please, don't hurt my husband. Your life flashes before your eyes. Your jeweled dagger clutched in your trembling hands is pathetically small compared to the assassin's glinting blade. Defend yourself as best you can. That's a 50-50 roll.
There's no surprise there.
That's a 50-50 roll. Oh, success! Whew! Lightning quick, the assassin leaps towards you. In midair, he turns back into a serpent, his fangs bared and aiming at your throat. With agility you didn't even know you had.
J-Drunk, get ready to see my dick.
With agility you didn't even know you had, you duck to one side, your dagger flashing through the air. Somehow your blade strikes true, slamming hilt deep in the serpent's eye. It thrashes in agony, its tail whipping into you so hard that your ribs crack. Jesus. Then it finally stops moving and transforms back into the shape of a hooded man, still dead, thankfully. Wow, good work. I've done the same. I would have done the same, of course. You beat me to it. Your Majesty, are you all right? No, I absolutely am not. Calm down, Your Majesty. The danger has passed. The assassin had caught you sleeping. You'd not be talking to me right now. You should thank the Ninth for your insomnia. I just saw a snake turn into a man. Yes, I had heard rumor that the children of the Viper could turn themselves into snakes. Until now, I had thought it was mere superstition. Who was the assassin? One of the children of the Viper, the most feared assassins of the kingdom. No doubt hired by your enemies in the east. They use magic and tricky poisons in combat. As you have seen, a single Viper's child can slaughter even the kingdom's finest warriors. We'll have to be more vigilant from now on. I need time to process this? Of course. The council will stop at nothing, even murder, to bring you down. Things could have gone very differently. Whew! Dodge an assassin. Oh shit. Dodge an assassination attempt. The king lives. No, we live to fight another day. LMAO. The crown will continue for now. She said I would have done that too. My useless ass wife. Alright, what's going on in the east with this army? The eastern border is lined with countless campfires. Pikemen practice their drills. The Count's troops are gathering in vast numbers. Look at them all. A wondrous sight. Is this it? Are we ready to march? No, not yet. We are still mustering our forces. And on that subject, I've considered several proposals to further bolster our army for the trials ahead. Hire mercenaries from the Ashmedian Empire. Oh, you're going full-blown traitors. B. Conscript a mass of peasant levies. Can't do C. And D. The existing Eastern army will be enough. Did someone clip that? I don't know. Usually Vince is the one that clips stuff. Why did my color go back? Yo! Life of Pry has rated me with 23 people. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hell yeah. Welcome aboard, everyone. Thanks for the raid, Life of Pry. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Egad. Welcome, welcome. Hell yeah. I hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good stream. We, hit you with the shout out here. Just chatting. Okay, cool, cool. We stabbed our monarch on 6 months. It was pretty lit. I'm in the middle of a rebellion right now, so I'm guessing you guys are also, you are also doing, King of the Castle. I'm playing Don't Kill Me. We were playing some King. Yeah, okay, awesome, awesome. Well, welcome aboard. I just dodged an assassinate. But by the way, my name is Devin. Welcome to Ye Olde Nerdcast. Play a lot of video games over here, and Saturdays are my King of the Castle days. So if you ever want to play King of the Castle on a Saturday and nobody else is doing it, I'm usually here doing that. Welcome aboard. I just dodged an assassination attempt. The damn Count sent a child of the Viper after me, and somehow my king was able to kill him with a dagger. So hopefully hiring mercenaries from Ashmedian Empire backfires on these guys. Oh boy. I died to poison oatmeal. Oh geez. I mean, I've died so many times in this game. Lately, I've been on a roll. I've won the past few, but I don't know if it's going to end this way on this one. 3 times in a row, a hat trick. I poisoned the oatmeal. It's a good thing I don't like oatmeal, then. Hey, thank you for the follow, Life of Pry. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, I'll definitely be back then? Awesome. Awesome. I hope to see you back. Oh boy, alright. Let's see how this is gonna go. And after, look, I had like 17 grand in the treasury, and I've been investing in my kingdom. I've been writing checks left and right, and this is how you guys repay me. Yo, Kush Yakitori. Oh man, I want Yakitori now. Kush Yakitori and Oh Dang Dingus and Dulios. Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. I appreciate it. And an ice day as well. Damn. You know, now that and Jay Flores 2821, thank you all for following. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hell yeah, welcome aboard. I'm realizing now that the exploding emotes on follows, if it's multiple in a row, then the screen just stays covered for a while. Maybe I'll make an adjustment to that. Oh man, alright. I hope this backfires on these sons of bitches. All I've been doing is just supporting my kingdom, writing checks, building up infrastructure. I bought you a bunch of cats. I'm looking forward to see how this turns out. This is the first one I played where a faction has rebelled. Yeah, usually because I'm awesome. But this go around, you guys just had it in for me. Granted, I did fuck with the East a lot, so I kind of had it coming. Gruff Night City guy voice. It's always the people that seem like they're your friend who are the true enemies. Night City, baby. This city will eat you alive. Nasukin, the second.
You gotta sound the horn.
What? Oh, I gotta sound the horn. Okay. Alright. No worries on that. Although, you'll have to bear with me. I'm not great at this still, but I think I'm getting a little better. Back the mic up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Alright, it started off okay, and then it got rough towards the middle, and then I think it ended generally okay. So, hell yeah. Alright. The horn has been sounded. Sounded? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, great heavens, we might be done for. They match us? Oh! Yo! What the fuck? Oh, yeah. God damn it. You know what? It should have been a dice roll for them.
I am day drunk. Get ready to see my dick.
They shouldn't have just automatically gotten Ashmead. They should have had to dice roll for that. Oh, boy. What kind of horn is that? It's a drinking... It's like a Viking drinking horn that also is a blowing horn. I got it at the Ren Fair here last year. So, you know, you screw the end in and you can pour beer and stuff in there, but I don't drink out of it. I just use it to make obnoxious sounds. Galahorn? Is that what it's called? A Galahorn? Pray for a good outcome. Yeah, this is awful. Alright, this is going to be as even as it comes, I guess, if both of our military output is a 7. Are we sure we can trust these Ashmedian mercenaries? What if the king outbids us? That is the beauty of it. The Ashmedians will never work with the king as a matter of principles. When the Ashmedian mercenaries arrive in the east, it becomes apparent how different their customs are from the locals. They pray to Caldovaga, the machine god. What? In an attempt to remind him that the world exists. They claim their swords are alive and will grow angry if sheathed for too long. They bathe every single day. But they're perfectly capable of enacting hideous violence in exchange for money. That's all the counts need from them. I don't like where this is going. Oh, I was kidding. The Galarhorn is the horn that starts Ragnarok. Honestly, it kind of feels like somebody already blew that damn thing around here. I think somebody blew that horn on January 1st. Is Lynn still around? I don't know. I don't know if Lynn is still around, Wisp. Devin, where's our medieval Shinkansen? I would be building it if you guys weren't fucking rebelling against me. I'm sorry, they do Hydrine every day. Well, now the battle shall commence. Pray for a Kurth arms deal so we can get gunpowder. I feel like wartime is not the best time to raise taxes on people. I've got the treasury. I think I'm gonna do some tax cuts. Alright. Let's deal with these counts, I guess. A fortress besieged. The final battle. Which one should I do? If I do the final battle, will a fortress besieged still be a present event? What if I die in the final battle? I'm not rebelling against you? I was on your side until you betrayed me. I can't remember how I betrayed you. How did I betray you? I'm gonna do this one. Your Highness, we must send aid to my friend in the field, Grandy Final Park. What kind of aid? The Eastern forces marched through the lands, and he holed up inside his fortress. The fortress can withstand a frontal assault, but the rebels aren't stupid enough to try that. They'll besiege Grandy Final Park and starve him out. You can't let that happen, Your Holiness. Why, he's not only a close friend, but a devoted servant of the Ninth God. It is his will that Final Park be saved. Oh. We're, help me, I am under siege. Oh, Final Park, what happened? How'd you get so vulnerable? Divert a portion of the Southern's forces to lift the siege, employ some local traders to smuggle food into the castle. Leave him be, it will be a useful distraction for the enemy troops. Oh my. Leave him be. Let's go for C. Go for C, I can endure. You guys wanna roll with C? I'll vote for C myself if we wanna go the leave him be route. Gamble on C? Alright, let's go. We're gambling on C. Let's see how oh boy, let's see how this let's see how this goes. I mean, 80%. I feel okay about 80%, I guess. Alright, I'm into that right there. In that right there before things get out of hand. Okay, let's see what happens here. This is a betrayal. We won't forget this. It's a good thing I cut taxes and lowered that defiance then. I can afford that. Oh, awesome. It succeeded. Thankfully, Southern food supplies are plentiful enough for Grandy Final Park survives the siege. A significant portion of Eastern forces are tied up sieging the fortress for months to come, leaving their other troops with less protection. Hell yeah, we withered down their military a little. Loyalists gain a victory point. Nice decision. Good decision. Hell yeah. 5 big booms for that win. Boom! 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 Another bright idea. Do I even want to... Is that my wife? Alright, no. I'm vetoing all of this. Why don't you give me something to do? My talents are being wasted. I'll be honest, I wouldn't trust you to change a candle. I have so many good ideas, though. So much to offer. Don't expect me to come and help you next time you're in trouble. You haven't helped me at all. You didn't even help me with the fucking assassin. I'm looking for that pirate queen. At least that, if I had had the affair with the pirate queen on her instead of with the fish guy, at least I would have been able to use the pirates as like a makeshift navy in this battle. A month ago, battle was averted, but that battle cannot be postponed forever. The grandees and partitions are all that stands between the counts and the capital. A final battle deciding the fate of the kingdom. I'll send word to the partitions that it's time to strike. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We can only hope they listen to your orders, Your Majesty. Watch it was an actual good idea. All right, Greens. Send the forces. Send the forces. I mean, that's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 on the military, but we made it this far, so we got to see the fight through. We made it this far, so we got to see the fight through. Of course, Taco. Is there no other? Oh yeah, Toaster is gone. So now this is a dice roll on this. Who's gonna win this one? Is it gonna be Vince or is it gonna be Taco? Damn it! Fucking Taco! I will never forget this. I will never forget this, Taco. I will never forget this. You are henceforth a villain of the community. You send off your marshal with your orders and wait anxiously to hear the outcome of the battle. The next few days are agony. When she finally returns, she's so angry it takes her a full 20 minutes to stop swearing and making incomprehensible threats. You betrayed me and this is your consequence. I don't even remember how I betrayed you. Clearly I didn't betray you enough. After that, I'll set fire to the ashes. Rebels gain 3 victory points. The coast is now aggrieved, and my authority is dubious. What in Celeste are you babbling about? Instead of engaging the enemy as we told them to, the cowardly partitions and the craven grandees just hung back, stayed out of the way. They allowed the troops of the counts to march right by, probably gave them a cheery wave, and now they're nearly at the capital, and there's no way to stop them. What, but why? A healthy mix of cowardice, self-interest, and a lack of confidence in your abilities, I assume. They're hedging their bets and waiting to see who comes out on top. Bastards. We're defenseless now. The eastern armies will be camped outside our city walls in a matter of weeks. If we want to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, train up citizens, militia. It's time to pray to the ninth god, Your Majesty, because apart from him, we're on our own. Alright, well... Let's see. I guess doesn't really matter. I'll stick with what I have.
Awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
A deadly disease? The Viper's children. Oh my God. Let's stick with
the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
Let's just get this over with. The counts march to the Crown Lands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees, and corpses clog the rivers. Now the capital is surrounded. You stand on the ramparts of your palace, staring out in dismay at the army camp stretching for miles outside the city walls. Get down from there, Your Majesty. If they get lucky with a crossbow bolt, is there any hope? Only one. The grandees and partitions are still out there, Your Majesty. Their combined armies smashed the rebels in the last battle, and they can smash them again. I hope they get here in time. You're right, there's still hope. What, is there gonna be another vote? Is there gonna be another vote from the Greens? Partitions, you can rebel. Nah, she lied. It's an error. I'm ready to rebel, never lose faith. We'll fight with you to the end, my liege. Okay, Look, hold on a second. Is there a way for me to, hold on, I don't know if there's a way for me to show this. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh wait, yes I can. I can do that. I'm about to do some real Monarch shit. If this goes to a vote, Taco, I might time you out. I might time you out from chat if that vote pops up. I'll put the veto. I'll put the veto on your chat box for that specific 30 seconds. That'll be my revenge against you. Wow, that's dirty. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll get back at Taco in other ways. Devin, you better not. I am a benevolent king. But I am also a tyrant, okay? I'm a tyrant when crossed. Where is that guillotine at? Let's get the numbers up. We gotta get these numbers up. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder towards the capital. It crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens. Like I said, Your Majesty, you better get inside. Alright, let's see what these assassins are doing. Your Majesty, we have some discretionary funds at our disposal. We might use them to hire a cleaning service, if you catch my drift. What should we clean? I was thinking of... Oh, we're gonna do a Uno reverse on Northern Crusader. With the money you have at hand, you can hire a very good assassin. The rebels will name a new leader, but this will be a significant dent in their plans. Or if you wish, we can go after someone else. Oh. Child of the Viper, nothing less will do. One of them nearly assassinated you after all, though enemies will not be so lucky, I guarantee. Sounds good to me. This is me getting back at you? That's not how revenge works. You can't get revenge for revenge? You've never seen Blue Ruin. You've never watched Blue Ruin. Which you should, it's a great movie. But it's all about a cycle of revenge that leads to more revenge, revenge against revenge, and then revenge against revenge against revenge. Great movie. I recommend it. Had a feeling you'd agree. Say the words, Your Highness, and I will divert some funds to this endeavor. Let's see. Northern Crusader, Nausicaan 2, Haunted Wisp 2. Well, Northern Crusader is the one that started it, and he's the only one that doesn't have a number. So, boom. Let's get these numbers up. I was just saying we need to get these numbers up. By the way, people legit get in fights over Uno. Oh, sure, I believe that 1,000,000%. Yes, my king. The Viper's children are swift and effective as your spy master promised. The news of Conte Northern Crusader's death is music to your ears. That'll put some real fear into the rebels. Alright. The rebel leader is dead. The authority is now credible. We got a little victory point out of it. And we got another number. There's a lot of man, you know what? King Bill II really is a bloody tyrant. Haunted Wisp 2, Northern Crusader 2, Nausicaan 2. Dealist is fine, Final Park is fine, Poppy Roll is fine. See, the Grandies should be my allies. Toaster's good, Vince is good, Fairy's good, Taco 2. Taco's at a 2. Like, basically, like I said before, I understand why the Counts are rebelling against me. I've kind of had a pretty wicked run against the Counts, so it makes some sense that they would go against me. I think Taco's in the wrong faction over here. She needs to defect to the Counts. I have that too because of you. I can't even remember. I can't even remember what it was that. What was it? What was it that got you? What was it that got you? I stand loyal to my partitions? No, you don't. You've been betraying the partition vote the whole time. That's what Toaster has been, like, exasperated about. Alright, a deadly disease. Now what? Your Majesty, I have good news and bad news. What would you like first? Give me the bad news. There's an outbreak of a rare disease called Timian's pox inside the city walls. Civilians are dying by the hundreds and it'll spread to our garrisons if we're not careful. And the good news, I have a plan for how we could use this disease against our enemies. Oh, Jesus, biowarfare. After all, they're but a stone's throw from our walls these days. Tell me more, or go on. Timian's pox is spread by close contact to infected individuals, as well as through rats and fleas. It would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to the traitors outside our wall. That sounds like a bad idea. Because it also sounds like it's just going to get out into the general populace. And then, like, my trade will go down, my farming will go down. My stability, which is already very low, will go down. So I don't know if I want to do this option. Throw disease bodies at the enemy army? It's already in the populist? Devious and despicable, I love it. That must be against some kind of rules. We have no other choice, so if you want to keep your head, we have to follow through. Is that what I should do? Is that what I should do? Roll dice on your authority for the plot. Maybe it'll lower their army. The people don't matter right now. Assess it very much will. Alright, I'm gonna go with it. I knew you'd agree. Let's see how this turns out. Wait, why are we bringing this to a council vote? Spread Timmy's pox to besiegers, try and contain and eliminate the disease, let the disease run rampant, and focus on protecting the nobles. I don't know why we're bringing this to a council vote. I guess I'll vote for A. I'll vote for A. I'll vote for A. That doesn't even have a really good chance of succeeding. It's a 48%, so it's the worst dice roll. But I don't know. So it's tied right now. Now I really have a decision to make, because I'm not even necessarily against B. I'm not even necessarily against B. This isn't looking very good for Team Biowarfare. The higher gambling might win out. go B. I'm fine with both. Yeah, I'm leaning towards B myself. Might be more beneficial to go for the higher gamble. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know what calamity is going to result as, you know, from a failure of this. And granted, this could fail too. 70 is not a gimme. 70 is not a gimme. That could easily fail too. It's less likely to fail, but I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is a toughie. If this does succeed, though, that's a huge leg up in this war. That's the thing. If this does succeed, that's a huge leg up in this war. Flip a coin? Well, I do have my coin flip app. Side with Taco just this once? All right, fine. I'll go with B. I'll go with B. The citizens of the capital are your primary concern, and so you divert your attention towards them. Ah! Oh wait, no. Okay, it succeeded. Okay, it said unfortunately, so I thought it was gonna lose. Unfortunately, the disease spreads rapidly, though not uncontrollably so. Many people die, but the pox is contained mostly to certain districts. That still hit my stability. Most importantly, the nobles and the rebels are unaffected. The siege continues much as it did before. Okay, well, that still sucks that it hurt my stability. They're inching ever closer. They're inching ever closer. The siege grinds on. Another dawn breaks. The great army of the East sprawls outside your city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they have tried to fight their way in. The siege drags on, and your food supplies are dwindling. The streets outside your palace explode in daily riots as the city's citizens demand to be fed. Don't worry, Bill 2. The Grandees will be here to save us soon enough, I'm sure of it. Evening draws in. Horns blast outside city walls. Counts are mounting a final attack. Okay, that was it for this season? An auction? For the good of the kingdom, it's D. Yes, D is a good one. And making sure that B doesn't happen is a good one. D and literally anything else. D and literally anything else. For the good of the kingdom. D and literally anything else. Wait, what do we end up with? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, all of you, so many of you are broke. Okay, I mean, I don't like the authority going down, but at least I could cling on to that last little bit of stability. And we did get a fortress, so cool. Cool. the crusade. Your Majesty, the upstart Reyes has declared an open revolt against you. Wait, what? When did that happen? They can't do it. They can't do that. It's illegal. Sternly worded letter, open revolt, or open revolt. You mean they've joined the rebels? Not quite, Majesty. They've embarked upon their own crusade. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I think I've lost. I think I've officially lost this. They declared themselves the Knights Herald and are rallying against God-fearing folk. We'll play the story of your downfall at our new theater. Our scheme has been fulfilled. Oh, the other scheme. Oh, you sons of bitches. I thought schemes were halted during rebellions. I thought so too, actually. I thought schemes were halted during rebellions too. Guess not.
I am day drunk. Get ready to see my dick.
The Fall of Kings, starring the new Partitions Theater. Only for the rebel. Well, that doesn't make. Yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense. I guess it. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, but okay, fine. The Grandees have pledged their full might to Reyes' cause. We must act swiftly or all will be lost. Let's make a decision right here, right now. Yes, Your Grace, what are your orders? Hire the most expensive mercenaries you can find and destroy these fools? Round up a few Grandees and hang them for treason. I mean, I have the money for this one. Fool, we lured you into a false sense of security. Now I shall rip you in half and take your heart to recreate Transformers 1. Oh, don't worry about that. Well, what's the point of having the money if you don't spend it? You sent for the finest soldiers money can buy, a legendary company of battle-hardened mercenaries out of Ashby known as Aren't these guys also working for the Counts? The only problem is it'll take time for them to get there. Bide your time and wait. By the time the heralds land on the western shores of your kingdom, the southern army is practically at your gates. The other regions have been slow to mobilize, perhaps on purpose, and you're all but defenseless. It's time to face facts, Your Highness. Caldovaga's heralds won't arrive in time to defend the city. We need a backup plan. Can I escape in time, or what if I turn myself over? Can I escape in time? Perhaps you'd best pack your things and fetch your wife, who will leave by nightfall. You find Ophelia waiting in your chambers, a grim look on her face. You explain the situation as you throw essentials into a small travel chest. But as soon as your back is turned, a dagger is plunged into it. Oh, she betrayed me! She betrayed me! How could you? The dagger is pulled free just as violently. You collapse in pain with Ophelia standing over you. Apologies, but I can't go against my own people. They ordered me to do it. Ah, you fucking worthless toad. The one thing she was good at was assassinating the king. The last thing you see is the knife held level in front of your eyes, sticky red and glinting in the candlelight. I should have left her. I should have just fucking abandoned her. You were the target of a religious uprising in the Grandee's favor. Betrayed by his own wife, King Bill II bled slowly to death, wondering where it all went wrong. The Counts, led by Nausicaan II, launched a rebellion that accomplished nothing besides distracting the king while cunning schemers took the throne. The partitions failed to turn the kingdom's debt against it, and the moment had passed. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme once more. Rhea's ascension to the throne was greeted with joy by the peasant folk, who earnestly believed they are chosen by the Ninth. The true believers among the Grandees were equally ecstatic, though a select few wondered what would happen now with their monarch believed themselves be chosen by God. Oh, god damn, that went quickly for old Bill.
People and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
The idiot wife act was a ploy. Yes, my daughter. She was competent all along. Oh my OMG, she finally did something. Grandies, we did it. My daughter has been your downfall. Seriously, I should have picked somebody else. We still lost Taco, but so did Devin. That's all that really matters, Vince? Oh, well, thank you for that, Taco. Come see our play in our theater. Taco, we could have done it without you. Oh, I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this betrayal. Do the Counts stay in rebelling the next game? No. See the fall of Bill in our theater. Wow, that was very fun, even though I didn't win again. Wisp, there is a lot of not winning going along. I didn't win this one either. I would have never done it if it wasn't for Bill's betrayal. I still don't remember the betrayal. What did I do? I can't even remember what I did. I legitimately have no memory of the betrayal. King Bill, he was a pretty good king for the most part. He just made a couple of poor choices. He chose poorly of a spouse, for sure. He chose poorly of a spouse. He made the kingdom incredibly wealthy. Toaster, oh my god, 8 grand. He could pretty much buy the kingdom himself if he wanted to. Yeah, I don't think Reyes is inheriting a good situation here. I mean, we'll have to see what happens to the defiance of the Counts in the next round. Or the authority, or the stability. It doesn't even really matter to me if I win anymore. I killed Devin so many times, it doesn't even matter to me anymore. Vince clipped it. I'll have to check my clips later. I spent all my money on the fortress. I spent most of mine on the theater. I spent all my money on the theater, but it will be worth it. Oh boy. If you're gonna end, I suggest we raid and pay the raid forward for certain. For certain, absolutely. Yeah, this is probably a good time for me to end it. I'll stew in my defeat and plot my downfall. I'll stew in my defeat and plot some downfalls here. Hey, Gil Connoisseur, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Where's my thing here? That was so fun. The one in the top spot seems to do reruns, and chat isn't very active from what I've watched. Hold on a second. I'm not even looking at my raid thing. Let me pull that up. Una momento. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll raid Dama Plays Games. Keep the King of the Castle going for you guys. Oh, that was very plot twisty. Top channel isn't active at all. That's lousy. This game is always a good time. It is, but this was quite exciting. Sometimes people get a little trigger happy over people making choices that aren't theirs, but it's cool. I think the top spot guy is just kind of cheesing drops. Damo plays game is using the exact same regions as this game, by the way. Nice. Honda Beat Boy, yo, welcome. But I'm actually ending the stream here. But stick around because I'm gonna raid somebody else who's playing King of the Castle right now, so you can join in on their game. Maybe I can have a Grandy again. But I play King of the Castle every Saturday night, so if you want to pop in, if you have the ability to pop in a little earlier next Saturday, I'll be in here. And I usually stream for all the newcomers. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I'm go through other playthroughs. I'm playing through Tactics Ogre Reborn right now, and I'm doing a Witcher 3 playthrough. I mostly play role-playing games, but I'm also a Steam addict, so I'll just pick up any random indie game on Steam and give that a playthrough. Last night, I just went through Make Bad Choices. So, a lot of game playing going on over here. Mostly role-playing games, but Saturday nights are my King of the Castle nights, so stick around for that. I'm going to raid Dampa now. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for the raid again. I appreciate that. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. I will be back streaming on Tuesday, so I hope to see you guys there. But if not, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you when I see you, and hang tight for the raid, which I am starting now. Take it easy, y'all.
Okay, authority went up, stability went up, defiance of the other groups went. Oh, it went down? This can't go down further. All the